Hello, my dear viewers. You'll probably know about COPA and the future changes that will be happening on YouTube. If you want more information about it, I highly recommend that you check out the press conference down in the description down below, since this channel most certainly would attract kids. Multiple things will be happening to this channel, so if you like any of my stuff, please listen carefully. If you want to hear my thoughts of the issue, skip to here on this timestamp. Anyways, some videos on this channel will have comments be disabled, and the like and dislike bar might be gone, and you will not get some notifications from me either. On top of that, all the income I get through YouTube to buy more Lego to make mocks will diminish significantly. But despite all this occurring, I will not take down my channel and will continue to post my content. For I have always wanted to inspire people in this fan base and the crazy contraptions and builds you can make with Lego. But I have a Patreon where I will also be posting my content regularly, and for $5 monthly donors, they will be able to get their very own mock requests and what they want to see me make. I know asking money for you guys is a little much, which is why the videos on Patreon will be free to watch. Furthermore, I will be posting my videos at Tumblr and Amino if you don't feel comfortable with Patreon, because I know some of you don't want to lend money, despite the fact that the videos there are for free. They're for free. The reason I'm posting my videos in multiple areas across the web is for both you getting notified about it and two, better accessibility. Though if you want to give suggestions or just chat with me due to comments being disabled on YouTube, I do have a Discord server that is pretty lively with fans. So I highly recommend going there. The link to everything I talked about is down in the description. Now, the question you all are wondering would be, what about the videos you already made on YouTube? What will happen to those? Well, I will transfer all those videos to the Patreon, since it will be the main place I'll be posting my content before Tumblr and Amino for all of you or convenience. Okay, so there is a lot of confusion going on regarding the COPA issue and the Federal Trade Commission. I just want to make things clear. First and foremost, night and day, this issue is not about taking out predators off of the internet. It is not a little update either. And three, my bad, no one is going to be fined $42,000. Let me explain. The FTC clearly stated that content creators will be fined by the amount of money that they make on YouTube, and the maximum that the FTC can fine is $42,000. Now, think to yourselves carefully and how much money you guys make on YouTube. Me personally, I only make like about $5. It's like a $5 fine. Now, another thing here, and just to clear things out of water before you guys go ahead and start letting down in the comments about your opinions and linking me to YouTube videos. The YouTube videos aren't a reliable source. Here, check this out. FTC, YouTube. Okay, I'm just going to Google search it. There you go. Okay. So this is the site that you want to go to, ftc.gov. So there you go. So it talks about the issues, about what's actually going to be happening, especially for channel owners. I highly recommend you checking it out. But Okay, so this is the particular article that I'm going to be looking under. So let me highlight this. Under COPPA, there is no one-size-fits-all answer about what makes a site directed to children, but we can offer some guidance. To be clear, your content isn't considered directed to children just because some children may see it. However, if your intended audience is kids under 13, you're covered by COPPA and honor the rules and requirements. Now, this is what the whole COPPA issue is about, is that YouTube was getting information, personal information from those 13 or younger, which is illegal. That is where the main issue lies. So, what the FTC is doing is trying to find all the channels that are purposely trying to attract kids and trying to get rid of them. That is the main issue. That is all it is. They're trying to get rid of all the channels that directly target children. And with full intention in mind. So, the rules set, additional factors the FTC will consider and determine whether your content is child-directed. The subject matter, the visual content, the use of animated characters, or child-oriented activities and incentives, the kind of music or audio content, the age of models, the presence of child celebrities or celebrities who appeal to children, language and other characteristics of the site, whether advertising that promotes or appears on the site is directed to children, and competent and reliable empirical evidence about the age of the audience. So I highly recommend you read this more fully on your own. Now, another point that I want to add is this one. Second, just because your video has bright colors or animated characters doesn't mean you're automatically covered by COPPA. While many animated shows are directed to kids, the FTC recognizes there can be animated programming that appeals to everyone. So, which means, like animations like Has Been Hotel, which is a very popular animation, it's not going to be like attacked by COPPA. That is safe. Even though it's animated and so forth, it is safe and it will not get removed. Another example would be people that play video games for a living, and it's more adult-oriented video games. They will not be affected either. Okay. I hope this is clear. If you guys still want to know more information, please read this article. I highly recommend it. So, what's going to be happening to me is some of my earliest videos, the oldest videos that I have, I'm going to be marking them as for kids. Mainly because at that time when I was first starting YouTube, that's what I was mainly attracting. And secondly, the way of tone that I was starting off with those videos can be perceived as me intently going towards children and younger audiences. Which is why I'm going to be marking them as for kids. Now, for the later videos that I've done, that not so much. Those are going to be fine. So you won't have to worry about that. It's just the really old videos that are pretty crappy, has like old old formats and a little cringeworthy, not necessarily up to par with what I do now. No, I'm still refining, sure, but it's not oriented towards children. Now, I know I just dropped the C word. I probably might cut that out, maybe not, but yeah. Just calm down, everybody. This is the article, this is the document that you want to read. Just read this blog. It's a blog. Why did I say a document? It's a blog, but whatever. But just read this. It will answer your questions. Don't listen to everyone you hear on YouTube. Maybe listen to the lawyer that's on YouTube. Maybe, but take it with a grain of salt. I don't know if he's a real lawyer, you know? So just take it with a grain of salt. Some lawyers are actually good lawyers. Some of them are just out for the money. You know, you don't know who's actually a real lawyer or not nowadays. So just take everything you hear on the internet with a grain of salt, please. But this, you can take seriously. This is an official blog from the FTC. Okay, so I hope that answers your questions. I'm going to be posting more on Patreon now. So if you guys want early access, you can go ahead and check it out over there. And you'll be good to go. If you want to go ahead and do some fan suggestions, I recommend, go ahead and be a $5 donor. That way I can produce content for you guys instead of trying to juggle around fan requests over and over again, because they pile up way too quickly. And quite frankly, it doesn't give me enough time to build all the other stuff that I want to make, because I am basically trying to juggle everything around for free. So my videos are still going to be for free, but if you want to go ahead and give fan requests in what videos you want me to make, $5. If you want to see behind the scenes stuff, which I also do have, if you want to go ahead and see stuff that I make behind the scenes that never hardly ever see the light of day, I highly recommend becoming a $10 monthly donor. That way you'd be able to see all the contraptions and stuff that never see the light of day or are really good. I haven't figured out a way to put them in a mock yet. So by all means, go ahead, check that out on Patreon. That is all that I really want to go ahead and talk about. I'm sorry for dragging in so long, but still, there's a lot of commotion going on. People are confusing. People are freaking out. It's not the end of the world. Unless if you're purposely trying to market towards children. And then your booty is going to be slammed really badly, unless if you market for kids. Okay? That's all I had to say. Anyways, I thank you for joining in. And my opinions on this, it's not the end of the world. It's not that bad. No, it's not. I'm not in danger. I am fine. Even though, sure, I make Legos. Kids love Legos, but again, let me read this. Let me read the second one, actually. This is the one. Second, just because your videos have bright colors or animated characters doesn't mean you're automatically covered by COPPA. Well, many animated shows are directed to kids. The FTC recognizes that there can be animated programming that appeals to everyone. There you go. Simple. Okay, third. which I just noticed this as well. Third, I don't like that. There I go. Third, the complaint in YouTube case offers some examples of channels of the FTC considered directed to children. For example, any content creators explicitly stated about the section of their YouTube channel that their intended audience is for children under 13. Other channels made similar statements, communications in YouTube. In addition, many of the channels featured popular animated children programs or showed kids playing with toys or participating in other child-oriented activities. Some of the channel owners also enabled settings that made their content appear when users searched for the names of popular toys or animated characters. Want to see the FTC's analysis and context? Read pages 10 to 14 of the YouTube complaint. So, I do show toys, but they're not exactly popular anymore. Kids nowadays are into the Fortnite and stuff like that. So it's much more obscure. Bionicle in particular, mostly attracted by the older demographic. So I am fine with that as well. So for those who probably were yelling in the comments, there you go. So yeah, my opinions on this, not the end of the world. I'll be fine. I'll survive. I'm not going to be fined a large sum of money as long as I mark those early videos as for kids. I should be fine. You do not have to worry. I do not make $42,000. I do not. No one on YouTube makes $42,000. Which is why it was raised that high, just in case if someone did make $42,000, like Poods or someone. So there you go. So I'm not freaking out. I'm perfectly calm. It's not the end of the world. I'll be fine. I'll survive. I'll live. So don't worry. You'll survive. Everyone will survive, unless if you do market towards kids, then yeah, you're in big doo-doo. I probably said that already. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, and like always, go ahead and check the links in the description down below. And like always, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.